Hello and welcome back to Dresdale, our PlayStation 4 City Skylines City here. I've been doing some experimentation here. I saw something online a little while back, and I've kind of modified a little bit with this here entryway into the train station, cargo station, and it seems to be working pretty good. I'm interested to see how it looks with some high. I'm going to have to, of course, make some little bit bigger roads, but they don't have to make that turn. They do make a quick little stop there, but they don't have to make the 90-degree turn. And then the folks on the way out just come flying out. So that's pretty nice. So I'm wondering how it's going to handle. I know in the past, a lot of my cargo stations I've had to build kind of like windy or snaky roads to allow for the queuing. You know, because it takes time for the cars. When you build a road parallel with the station, they have to make a turn. Usually you're probably used to seeing it coming from, see, we rode right in there, so that was nice. So maybe only the vans make the little stop, I don't know. But they're kind of coming in and going out. I'm just curious to see how that's going to work. I said normally they kind of come down here, they'll stop and turn in. Of course we're on left-hand traffic, so it's the opposite. So they're coming in on this side and coming out on, so they're coming in on the left and coming out on the right. So I'm just, like I said, curious to see if that increases the capacity of your cargo station. You can get more vehicles through, like per second, than this way than you will if the road is parallel. And I'll have to probably like bring this road out and then around and in here, you know, kind of maybe down and then up to give like space for you know, once I have connected our rail line, our cargo rail line, to the external line, which might be not this episode, maybe in like 2 episodes. That's probably where we'll spend the next 2 episodes. The first, I want to kind of take you on a tour. I shouldn't say I lost. I recorded I think 1 or 2 episodes recently, so it might have been like 3 episodes ago. Which you won't get to see, so you won't know what I'm talking about. But I guess my microphone was muted, maybe? I don't know. I had no audio. I had the game audio. I could hear like the music and stuff in the background, but I had no audio of me like talking. So I decided to kind of get rid of those, and I'm just going to kind of go over a little bit what might have occurred. Then I put these 2 stadiums in at some point that you might have missed. We went ahead and built this park. Did some work here on putting these assets down in the water, bringing the water in and getting that bridge right. Let's see. Today I worked on the amusement park. Did some detailing. Here you can see. I think it looks pretty good. I think I'm pretty happy with it. It's got some height in there with some of the, you know, the roller coaster and that like drop amusement ride. You know, we got some fencing in here, so we've got some color with the trees. I was able to use some of these taller trees, so it kind of, like I said, kind of hides it but then doesn't hide it, and then kind of worked it into the monorail line here and this concrete bridge. So yeah, the kind of monorail's kind of shooting through those tall redwoods, so I think it looks pretty good. Did a little bit over here. Still have, I think, a little bit more work to do. But, you know, build out our little rock feature here. We'll zone to the left of this, you know, on the roadside. But I got some trees in here. So that's looking pretty good. A lot of people are using our park as a cut through, which is giving us some dough. So I'm pretty happy with the fencing and everything, and just how it came along. Kind of like this, you know, path that no one really uses, but hey, it's there. I guess some people are using it. You know, you got these big trees kind of overhanging. Every now and again, they kind of, you know, you get one here where like they overlap a little bit. I don't know, just nice. Let's see, what else did I do? We hooked up a monorail a couple of episodes ago, and that's running pretty good. Our mass transit in this area is working actually really good. Let's see, swinging over here. I was going to do something with the park, but I think I might end up getting rid of it. I ended up instead sneaking in the natural reserve path back here with a bridge. No one's really using it though. Oh, against saving. Okay. People are using it. So people can kind of come across. So when we zone out some of this area back here, like in these blocks, maybe they'll take this path, walk across the bridge, and then get to the monorail that way. They might not. They might actually choose to go towards the MMT down there. Let's see what else we do. I put this park in. I haven't really gotten a chance to detail yet. Just put a little bit of fencing in so far. Oh, sorry. I went ahead and put some biking in. So you can bike up to about this gate here. Oh, there's a police helicopter. He's watching this. And then the biking goes all the way down this road. Kind of runs parallel with the monorail. And it goes down to here. I just figured, you know, sometimes I like to just pick a main road. Not the main road, but like a main side street that kind of connects all the way through, and just run some biking down there. Let's see. We did some stuff with the campus. We got to level 5. I think in the one episode that didn't have sound. You missed me placing these buildings, but nothing big, nothing major. Let's see what else. I think that's it in this part of town. We hooked up. Oh, I went ahead and disabled the intercity train on this train station because our purple train was queuing because the intercity trains were coming in and using both platforms on both the right sides, and so they were ending up taking that spot here that he just went into, and it was a pain. And they were sending like I was trying to watch the trains to see which one they were sending to, and it was pretty evenly split between that station and this station. About 2 or 3 in a row would go this way, and then about 2 or 3 would come this way, and it would be about 150 of 240, so, you know, sometimes like 75, like those kind of numbers. So I thought to myself, well, let's just have the intercity train come here, because they're going to they're pulling into the left side platforms, 2 trains, so that's good, and our purple train's on the right, so they won't interfere there. And then if people want to like get down to that other hub, well, you know, then they can hop on the purple train. I mean, it's already running that route anyway, so let it do its thing. And then maybe, you know, the game will send, you know, more full trains to this platform. But I don't know. We'll see. That was my hope. There's one here. 125. Still. So we might just get more frequent, you know, here, instead of the trains that were going down to the other MMT on our commercial area. It's coming to here. So we might just destroy this line. But well, like I said, I'll leave it for now and kind of see. I put some so we ran cargo. I don't know if you saw that, if I did that today or not. I might have did that offline today. So I hooked up the cargo line. We can go into here. That's where our transfer station is going to be. I've got a whole bunch of stuff on those 2 tiles to do. But this one's actually working really good. I tried the other one, building the city, and I was having trouble with. I don't know how this one worked out perfectly as the first try, but well, he just kind of came. He's just doing whatever he's doing. But once again, these guys are kind of just coming right in, except for these folks aren't using it at all. They're just using it as a road to drive down, probably because it has this piece of highway ramp in it. But like I said, let's see these guys. They just go right in, and then the other guys kind of come right out. So I'm still trying to figure that out. Like I said, we're importing a lot, I think. Yeah, so we're not going to see a whole lot of train activity. We'll see a lot more train activity once we hook up the transfer station to this line here. But we're not quite there yet. Probably like 3 episodes. Probably this episode, probably sometime tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening, we'll be there. and we'll be doing some industrial, and we'll be doing industries DLC. So tonight I want to build this roundabout here and build this roundabout here, and maybe run some road layout and get like the basic road layout of our industrial area, our generic big industrial area. So I basically terraformed the heck out of this thing. It looks pretty good. I'm not that happy with the back here, so I just never really like carving like a big swath out in the in the map and just making it look like it just ends. So I did feather it out a little bit with the smoothing tool. I might end up building it back up. I don't know. We'll see. This depends on how much room we have. This is just going to take a lot of room, right? This is a lot of room to utilize. So I'll explain to you kind of the plan so far. I guess I need the map or the cursor. So UF is our unique factories. I think they'll go in here, in this kind of area here, as many as we can. We'll have some in the actual areas or close to the areas, like the metal factory will go here, the furniture, the bakery, like the ones that just need that particular resource or resources from that area. Will go close to, or if not in, that area. And so then these ones would be the ones that like kind of share resources from multiple elements, if you want to call that, multiple resource types, if you want to call it that. This will be our transfer station. So we'll do something here. We'll somehow bring this line in either up and around the hill here, under here to here, or we'll try and bring it this way. And once again, I'll figure that out. Once we get the roads in, get the roundabout in, get like the structure in, then we'll kind of see what kind of spacing we have. This will be our warehouses. I think I mentioned it before. We'll do 9 medium warehouses. I'm gonna try it with the mediums this time. Last thing I did the large. They take up a lot of space. I mean, it works well because it gives you a lot of buffer, so they don't like fluctuate as much as, especially when you're ramping up to 120, 25, 150% on your unique factories. So you don't see these big, like large variations. Like it smooths it out, and you get a little bit more trucks. I think you get like 40 instead of 30. That helps a little. But I'm thinking, because these are all going to be pretty close, that we might not need that. And I just want to try it. And I've done it before, and it worked out okay. So I think I'm going to stick with it and try it again and see if it wasn't a fluke the last time that it worked. So here we have our oil, our Sterling Petroleum Incorporated is going to be in this area here. There is some farming here, so I'm a little concerned that we don't have a whole lot of farming resource here. This is our Victoria Farms in this area here. And I have some different heights and elevations, which you can't really see because we're looking from overhead view. And then we got our Grove Industrial Timber area here. And then we got our Concord Metalworks in here. So let's go take a look at these. So I kind of try to make it a little interesting. So like if you were mining, you go down in a hole maybe, or maybe you could go up on a mountainside. So I just kind of carved this out a little bit. This is where all our like the mines are going to go, the extractors, and then we can fit whatever processors we can in here. But if not, they'll probably go along the outside somewhere. Same thing here. I built a hill. So it's a nice kind of gradual hill. I'm curious to see. I can't remember if the small, like I think they call it small orchard plantations, basically the small trees, if they conform to the ground or if they will like kind of like cemeteries and landfills, or are they going to flatten it out? But we'll figure that out together, and then if we have to, we'll just make it all flat, raised. We'll just put that height and just make it all the way flat. We can move the earth, no problem. And then here we have like our farming area here. So I just wanted to raise it up a little bit here and raise it almost like the idea, like and I lowered it a little bit here, so it's like almost like in a valley. So our farm's in a little bit of a valley. I didn't want to make it too extreme. I think the small crops, and maybe even the other size crops, will also conform to the ground somewhat like a cemetery, but if you change it to the is it the greenhouse skin, then it will be like rigid and it'll mess up the land. So maybe we'll put the greenhouse right here in the flat spot in the middle, and then we'll put like all these farm fields. And then here we have our ore, and then this was just kind of sunken down a little bit, so we'll have the extractors here, and then we'll have probably like in this area here, you know, like the name, what's it called, the I don't want to say napalm, it's not napalm, but it's like the basically the one that makes the plastic and the refinery one, whatever it's called, the waste something refinery, I can't remember, I wrote it down, the one that can mix petroleum in here. So that'll be our 4 industries DLCs. The warehouses will go here. We'll have this come in here, or some kind of roundabout in this area where we'll have one leg go up into here, maybe up into here, and then another leg kind of come down and maybe go this way. I don't know, maybe it'll come into here and then we'll have another roundabout that connects to here. So that way the trucks and stuff can go into the industrial complex and vice versa, like they can kind of go this way. Then we'll have a road that kind of comes down here and splits into here. I was like, I'm not really sure. I need to build the roundabout first and kind of figure out where they're going to go. So maybe this roundabout will go more like over here. I kind of picked this spot, but we'll see. We'll see. This roundabout here, what's going to happen here is they'll come. Remember, it's left-hand traffic we're on. They'll come out here. There's going to be a grid, a big grid. It'll come down here. So we'll have like probably an elevated highway run down here with off ramps on either side, so or both sides, as I say. So every other street will be alternate sides. That way the trucks will use both sides of all the lanes. So it's not like all the trucks will be in one lane. And then they'll run into a grid, and then inside the grid will be a kind of a big box, and that big box will have 2 train stations. One you can access from the bottom of the grid, one from like the side and the top of the grid, and that'll have all our services and stuff in there. So it's gonna be pretty big. And then and of course they'll come out the top with a ramp, with a kind of like a ever largening highway road that'll then kind of come down and then curve back up here, and they can go out. So they can use the trains, and the trains will go to here, will connect to here. So then we'll also have a train roundabout somewhere in here, roundabout, for the train station that's going to be, which is here, sorry, there's a train station for the warehouses. Then you're going to have your transfer station here, so 2 trains here. One is going to be the external train, one will be our train, and then we're going to have 2 trains in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 train stations, cargo stations. It's going to be pricey. It's going to be a pricey one, but that's okay. Our Industries DLC is going to make us tons of money. That's how it's looking right now. I think I went over everything. These are just like roads, so you know we're gonna have like a road that somehow goes like this. Road that somehow goes like this. So I think like I said, what I want to do the rest of this episode is build this, and then I want to sink this too. I'll have like a sunken road, a sunken roundabout. Excuse me. Let me try it. Oh man, sorry for the big yawning into the microphone. And like I said, this will come down, and then we'll bring this out here, and we'll kind of frame this all out, and then it'll kind of look a little clearer as we go. I just want to leave room for the farming in case we need to put some more, you know, a handful of farms down here. So I wrote down, I looked at a couple of my old cities that had used the, you know, that had around 100,000, 125,000 population, and also roughly anywhere between 125 to 150% unique factory output. And I wrote down the numbers for all the extractors, the number of Kind of like the number of assets, so that way when I'm building these things, I can space things out correctly. Hopefully utilize what I need to. But for example, to do that, at least on PlayStation, for farming, it takes 16 to 20 small crops, 15 to 20 small pastures, 7 to 10 flour mills, put 4 flour mills, and 2 to 4 small storage units. That's all you need, and that will support 100K population with some high density commercial. Yeah. All right, let's get to building. So I don't know how I want to do this. Like I said, I think I'll build this with you guys here. We'll build some stuff, but then maybe I'll do one of these with you guys, and then I'll do the other 3 with my son. And not you guys, unfortunately. And if you guys want to see it, and I can always, of course, show you afterwards. But I can kind of show you how I do it for one of them, and then it's basically the same for all the other ones. It's the same kind of pattern, same kind of idea. You just apply, like I said, you just apply it to the other ones. So I have the room now. Now that I kind of know what I want to do. So let's do this. Can we do this? What I should do is go like this. What are you doing? Really? You needed a U-turn, huh? Well, that was interesting. I was like, yeah, I need a U-turn, man. Okay. You do you, man. You do you. So I'm going to do that. Okay. Should do the trick. I gotta just redraw that. I think I did something like, I think we got lucky, didn't we, here? Do I not have snapping on? No, nothing. Do it like that, and like 1, 2. Oh, we can blow it up. There we go. I think it looks good. And then we'll just do that for now. Let's give myself some room. And then we'll upgrade this to a highway. A road. I think I drew it correctly, so I shouldn't have to flip any arrows. That looks good. And now we're gonna do, let's try this, the opposite. I don't know if, I was trying to think about this also in the shower, how I was going to do this, but maybe this will work. That just looks hilarious to me. I think I like it. I don't know. It looks interesting. I think I like it. It looks good. If we blow that road up, it's going to pop up like a crazy. So we're not going to do that. Let's see if we can delete this. We need some guidelines, I think. So let's do some dirt roads is fine for now. Something like this. So that's the middle. So we need to go here. So I think we gotta leave 2 spaces or 1. I don't think we can do like this. I'm just thinking out loud here. Oh, we can build this with the concrete road. It's gonna be 2-lane road, so This should work. So I think I do want like a space here. So can I just do this? Saving. So I got stuck with the save. Oh, it's a tunnel. That was weird. Wants to make a tunnel? I didn't expect that to happen. That's also weird. Huh. Is it because I did the dirt thing? It thinks the dirt's there? Let's go back to here real quick. Because maybe that's what I was thinking. If I just do this. Oh, shoot. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe it'll be different. Well, we'll see. First time I ever built something like this, so I wanted to give me a pillar. Let's do this. Back here. Did I not turn it off? I did. Okay. So I can maybe get the pillar right there. Same thing here. Come on, PlayStation. Should I put this back on? That. Okay. That might have been where I was. I don't know. You guys tell me. Is that where I was? Okay. So it's over top. It's a shame it wouldn't draw straight across. It probably would if I destroyed this and like made it really deep. But no, it's okay. Oh. So I just do that. So is this gonna be? I guess it's gonna be like a bridge. Not like hit the ground. I don't know, I don't think the cars are gonna like that, are they? I don't know if I like that. The shame it just won't go across. So stop snapping. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is do this. I need the length this time. So I need to go to like here, it looks like. Looks a little better. I don't know, it just didn't seem like it was the right length, but then it's not. So let's go here. As it is. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing here? What's going on here? I do need a guide now. There it is. I don't know if I like it or not. It looked a lot better in my head. Because in my head, you could do a straight road across here without having to worry about it going down below. I wonder if I blew up the road, would it do it? Give me a straight? I'm going to try that. Then I can just redraw this. I think we were here before. Let's do this. Let's see if it does this. There we are. Look at that. There we go. Man, what do you gotta do just to get a straight road in this town, huh? Let's redraw that. Oh, that's the path. It's always the path. Come on, don't be snapping on the... Now, of course, it wants to snap on that. I had it. Come on. I'm on camera. Don't make me look bad. I know you want to. I might have to come from this way. Let's see. Up. Come on. It's like, no, I'm not gonna do it. Probably like go underneath. Just angle here. Come on, you know, I know you want to do it. You can see, I can see you doing it. Ah, there we go. Whew, that was tough. Can't wait to do it on the other side. I can't wait to do it over here. Of course, it like snapped into some weird. It's not gonna be level. Why aren't you level? I don't know. Hopefully, it's not enough to be a problem. All right. Oh, I gotta sink it. That's right. Sink it to win. Sink it to win. That's this one here. Saving again. Well, another 10 minutes went by. Square. Well, at least you guys figured out, if you never know that, to draw... Oh, that's... Huh, whatever. Oh, no. Oh, it's good. I thought I drew a pillar down there. So I don't know why I drew that there, but didn't do that anywhere else. So, okay. 25% chance of getting one of those, I guess. Okay. Alright, it's time to make another road. Yeah, so if you didn't know that, that's how you can get like the flat road. That's how you can also get like one of these like the, I think I might have talked about this on another episode. You know, like the uniqueness drawing, or however you want to say it, of like the bridges, to do it over land. It's just to sink the ground down real far, then bring it back up. Is there a pillar under there? Is this like, what's going on? Is this not like the right height? What do we do here? What happened here? What happened here? Did this come down? I don't know. What happened, guys? Why is this the right height? It looks like it's the right height. So it's got this stuff underneath it. Oh man, seriously. This is like my nemesis bridge. It's in the way. So for some reason it's in the way. No, it's not going to draw it the way I want to draw it. I can tell you that much right now. Can you just do like your neighbor? It's like, nope. Nice try, buddy. I don't play like that. What if I sink it down right here? Whoa. Maybe not use that concrete bridge. I don't know, I feel like it's for some reason it's like something wrong with this. Try that. I'll fill this in, call this an episode, and then maybe jump back and finish this. Okay. Am I not the right height? Let's try hit this height again. It's just the right height down there. Did I hit the wrong thing? Let's see if that, maybe it was just because that bridge takes up a little bit more room on the bottom. It did have little extra furly things. I mean, that looks pretty round enough. And then we can do this anywhere here. Just kind of fill this back in. And get things looking nice again. Oh, we gotta make it a highway. Oops. Well, I should just push the land, hopefully. Alright. There we go. I gotta connect to that somehow. But that's the next episode. How do we connect to this thing? Heck if I know. Heck if I know. Alright, let's look at the arrows. Looking like we're going clockwise. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. It looks good. Yeah, I think it's going to be alright. I'm just going to save that real quick. And we'll call it a day. We'll say goodbye. And we'll come back. And then we'll say hello. Well, thank you for going on this journey of how the heck we're going to build this sunken roundabout. I think it's going to be pretty nice that when we're done. So, see you then.